Fiona Phillips joins us now. Now, we know you've been a long-time campaigner for mental health awareness generally, and the parents contacted you, didn't they, to speak to you?
Yeah, I have a column in the Daily Mirror on a Saturday, and I was so appalled that Fiona had been crying out for help for a long time, and help didn't come, and we can see the results of that. So they contacted me in the midst of all this tragedy to say thank you, and I just said, well, if there's anything else I can do. And then at the beginning of this week, I had a call from them saying, we really need your help. And they really didn't want to do an interview, but they're in a situation which I'll explain later. But first of all, they just want everyone to know what an amazing girl Fiona was, and how her children were her life, and she absolutely loved those children. And you think what these parents have been through. They've identified all the bodies. They actually had to deliver the little baby that she was pregnant with, and they put the baby on the mum's body in the end, so that she, in death, they could be together. What do you say when you talk to two parents like that? Poor Kerry, the mother, her whole demeanour is as though she had a 10-ton weight on her head, and Michael the dad is trying to hold everything together. Right. So I went to Lowestoft to speak to them yesterday, and I started off, how do you start off? But I started off by asking how they were coping. What is life like now, day to day?
Well, it's quite unbearable. You don't take her in, you can't. I still wander around the town now. You see people pushing the buggies, and you're looking to get a glimpse, thinking it might be Fiona. You just don't take her in at all.
What kind of a mother was she?
Fantastic. She adored the children. She didn't go out with friends. She didn't do everything was the children. They were just everything to her.
Everyone that ever came in contact with Fiona knew what a wonderful mother she was.
How was she the last time you saw her, Kerry?
She was happy. She was going to have 2 boys, 2 girls, lovely little family. Fiona was very girly, so she was looking forward to obviously getting more dresses and little baby. Just happy. What was your reaction when you heard Kerry? I didn't believe it. When we spoke to the police the following day, things like that just don't happen.
When you finally went into her house, after you'd heard the news, you saw daubings that she'd written on the wall.
She'd written that the children were asleep in their bed all together, all tucked up with their bears. That they were all looking very peaceful and happy together. And she also wrote, please bury us together. We want to be together. I need to keep them safe.
The poor parents there want their daughter's wishes, of course, to be carried out, but what about the wishes of the children's father?
Yeah, obviously, Craig, the children's father, must be hurting too, and Michael and Kerry realised that, and the reason they wanted to do this interview is because they're appealing to Craig, and if you're watching Craig, or if anyone who knows Craig is watching, they're appealing to Craig to let Fiona have her wishes and to let the children be buried with her, because at the moment, and quite understandably, he's hurting. Of course, yeah. Craig doesn't want the children buried with their mum, and that was her dearest wish. She loved those children. She didn't even want to go out at night. Her life was those children. And so she just wants to appeal, well, she doesn't, her parents do, want to appeal to Craig to please let those children be buried with their mum.
You must understand that that was not Fiona. Fiona would never have done anything to hurt her children. So that evening, Fiona, whatever happened, she had it in her mind that what she was doing was correct. She was looking after the children, and she wants to be with the children to look after them still. Everybody must understand that.
How will you go forward from this?
You can't, until we can actually bury our daughter, we can't even comprehend going forward.
You pray that they will find some comfort.
Oh, well, no one should have to go through that, should they? I hope and pray they will. And if those little babies can be buried with their mother, they will find great comfort in that. I know that.
Okay.
What a terrible
mess.
mess.
Yeah, and how.